So we are going to look at a text together and see if we can find the compound sentences, the simple sentences, and the fragments, but we're going to try to repair the things that are incorrect. So if there's a run-on sentence, we're going to try to fix that. If we find a fragment, we're going to try to fix that and help the sentence, the paragraph be more grammatically correct. So let's check out the paragraph on your screen. It says, our annual camping trip was in northern Wisconsin. We went every year. This year, my mom's sister was coming too. Our trip usually included canoeing and kayaking. We love the water. But this year, we saw a bear. It was brown and tried to steal our food. My aunt screamed and decided never to come back again. So let's check out the first sentence we have here. And we know that that should be indented. So that would be the lines, and it kind of looks like a backwards P to show an indent. Our annual camping trips, that means it happens every year, was in northern Wisconsin. We went every year. Well, listen to where you might hear a break in that sentence. Our annual camping trip was in northern Wisconsin. We went every year. This first sentence is a run-on sentence. So now you need to ask yourself, where was the break that we need to put a period, or we could create a compound sentence? Well, after Wisconsin, we could have the period and the capital letter. So listen to it now. Our annual camping trip was in northern Wisconsin. We went every year. Another way that we could fix this is we could say our annual camping trip was in northern Wisconsin, comma, and we went every year. You could do a compound sentence, or you could create two simple sentences. Now we have this year, my mom's sister was coming too. I think this sentence is okay. It has an introductory clause here telling you when, and it has one subject and one predicate. Now we have our trip usually included canoeing and kayaking. We love the water. Well, we have two thoughts here. We have what our trip usually includes, and we have the fact that we love the water. So there's a sentence about our trip. Our trip usually included canoeing and kayaking. That's where we need the period. And we love the water is a separate thought. So we're going to have that be a separate sentence. Maybe with an exclamation point even, because we really love the water. But this year. Doesn't sound complete, does it? But this year is a fragment. So we need to either add some words to make it a sentence or join it with things that we have next door to create a complete sentence. So maybe instead of the exclamation point here, maybe we back up and we say, we love the water, comma, and then a little b. We love the water, but this year we saw a bear. So I listened to it again. We love the water, but this year we saw a bear. I don't think the bear goes with loving the water. So I'm going to go back again. It's okay to revise and change your mind. It really helps to reread what you've changed it to see if you like it. So we love the water. I liked that. Maybe instead of but, maybe I could take that out and just start with this year, comma, we saw a bear, period, or exclamation point, because that can be pretty scary. And then a capital letter. It was brown and tried to steal our food. So now I'm going to listen to it again. Our trip usually included canoeing and kayaking. We love the water. This year we saw a bear. It was brown and tried to steal our food. My aunt screamed and decided never to come back again. Well, here I have my aunt. And I have two things she's doing. Screamed, and she's deciding she's not going to come back. So in that sentence, it actually doesn't need a comma. It's a sentence with compound predicates. So now I want to go back and check my whole paragraph. I think I might notice something that I want to maybe change. So let's start from the beginning. Our annual camping trip was in northern Wisconsin, and we went every year. This year, my mom's sister was coming too. Our trip usually included canoeing and kayaking. We love the water. This year, we saw a bear. It was brown and tried to steal our food. My aunt screamed and decided never to come back again. And here's what I'm noticing. Look right here. I have two sentences that both start with this year. I wonder how I could revise them and maybe create something a little different so it doesn't sound the same. Well, maybe I'll move things around. Check this out. What if I have, this year I'm going to stay the same. Our trip usually included canoeing and kayaking, and then link over to here. But this year we saw a bear, because it's saying usually we canoe and kayak, this year is different. And this sentence about loving the water, maybe I can move that somewhere else. We love the water could go, well, let's see, where would it fit? Our annual camping trip was in northern Wisconsin. We went every year. This year, my mom's sister was coming too. And then maybe I'll have, we love the water. Our trip usually included canoeing and kayaking. And then the canoeing and kayaking is still by the water, but then it lets me link that canoeing and kayaking to the bear. So now check out the whole paragraph. Our annual camping trip was in northern Wisconsin, and we went every year. This year, my mom's sister was coming too. We love the water, so our trip usually included canoeing and kayaking. But this year, we saw a bear. It was brown and tried to steal our food. My aunt screamed and decided never to come back again.